Hello, welcome everyone. Thanks for liking my videos and subscribing to my channel. My name is Tim, and today's video is a response to a viewer question that left a comment on one of my videos. And the question is, how is my life different here in the Philippines at Mactan Newtown than it was in America? I did live in Florida for the last 3 years, and one of the things I want to say is that the weather is very similar to Florida. So from a weather point of view, really not much change. Temperatures are warm, it's windy. We do have the rainy season, just like Florida, June through November, rainy season, hurricane season, typhoon season, tropical storm season. Same thing. So the weather for me compared to Florida is virtually the same. So let's get into some of the other things that are much different for me here in the Philippines than in Florida. For number one, beach. I'm standing on a pier next to the private beach, Mactan Newtown. I did not have easy beach access in Florida. I lived in central Florida, and I would have to drive 1 hour, 1.5 hours to get to a beach. And I do like the beach access. Occasionally I will come to the beach. I don't come here every day, but it's nice to have the opportunity and the option to go to the beach. I can go scuba diving and snorkeling in Maribago, which is probably a 10-minute, 15-minute taxi ride from Mactan Newtown to Maribago, and I can go scuba diving and snorkeling. So those features and options are really nice to have that I really didn't have in Florida. Another big difference for me here is I do not rent a motorbike or a car. I do not own a motorbike or a car. Right now I don't plan on it. So all my transportation is public transportation. That's a big difference between here and Florida. In Florida, I owned a car. I could get in my car. I could drive anywhere I wanted to. And that is a big difference. That is something I'm still trying to adjust to. Taking public transportation, having to wait for taxis and jeepneys and the city bus. I didn't have to do that in Florida. So it makes me feel a little more restricted and a little more confined living here, because I just don't have the access to jump in a car or jump on a motorbike and travel easily. That's something you should consider if you're moving from America. If you like to be mobile and quickly get from place to place, that is a big difference. Here in the Philippines, it takes a while. Lots of traffic, a lot more traffic here, even if you want to travel via cab, taxi, motorbike. Here in Florida, here in the Philippines, it's going to take you a while. Cebu City is only maybe 15 miles away from here, but it's going to take you an hour or an hour and a half to get there during the day. A lot of people who commute from Mactan Newtown to Cebu will leave early in the morning, 4 or 5 a.m. to get to Cebu. Then it only takes maybe 30 minutes. So the traffic is much different here than what I'm used to in Florida. Here in the Philippines, I'm more active on YouTube. I'm making a lot more YouTube videos. I watch less TV here in the Philippines. So that's another thing, is I'm out of the house probably more often here in the Philippines than I was in Florida. And I'm walking a lot more here in the Philippines. The food, there's another big difference. Lots of difference in food quality. I eat less meat here. I'm a very finicky and picky meat eater. And I have consumed a lot less meat since I've been in the Philippines. The vegetables are really good here. But if you go to the grocery store and you buy certain vegetables like bell peppers and cauliflower, which I like to eat a lot, That seems to be more expensive here in the Philippines. So I think I eat less in the Philippines. I cook less meals here. I'm eating more probably ready-to-go meals like cereal and yogurt and oatmeal. In the morning I have eggs and hash browns, which is the same as what I had in Florida. I mentioned the weather. I mentioned eating less meat. They do have chicken here. The beef is hard to come by, so I have cut down my consumption of beef quite a bit. They eat a lot of pork here. I have eaten some pork. I'm not a big pork eater. I was never a big pork eater in America. I eat more rice here. That's a big change. In America, I would eat rice maybe 2 or 3 times per month. And here I'm eating rice 4 or 5 days per week. They serve rice pretty much with every meal. I'm also living in a much smaller condo unit here. In America, I had a home. I had to clean the home, much larger. I had to pay to mow the lawn. So in the Philippines, I'm living in a condo unit. I think it's 45 square meters. Fairly small. It's a lot easier to clean. So I have more time on my hands. And if I didn't mention it before, I watch a lot less TV here. In fact, I don't have any television service. I pretty much watch YouTube as my entertainment. I am out of the house most of the day, and when I am in the house, I'm watching YouTube, and I'm editing YouTube videos. So I'm spending more time on things like that than I did in Florida. I eat out less often here in Florida. I would eat out a lot more. I would eat more food. I have lost some weight living in the Philippines, although I've seen YouTubers say that they gain weight because they're kind of bored. They're sitting around the house. They don't know what to do with themselves. I cannot really fit into that category. Occasionally, I will try to find something to do. I wonder what to do because it's go to the beach, it's take a walk, it's go to the mall, and then I wonder what else can I do. But there are more traveling opportunities here in the Philippines. All I have to do really is get on an ocean jet. I can go to Bohol. I have been to Bohol. I can go to Siquijor. You can go to Surigao. There's lots of places yet to explore. So my outlook is much better. My outlook in life is better because I like to explore. I like to go on vacations. And in Florida, I've been pretty much everywhere you can go in Florida. I've been to the beaches in Fort Lauderdale and St. Petersburg and New Smyrna Beach. So I've been there and I've done that. There are less entertainment opportunities here, I think, in Florida. Here they do have festivals and things like that and gatherings, but it's not real formal. You're not going to get a Broadway play here, not very often. So you have to live more of a simple life here, which I actually enjoy. So in many respects, my life is similar here in the Philippines, but in a lot of respects, it is different. And I hope I answered your question. I would encourage you to come to the Philippines. But if you do, try to find a hobby. And I think that's why there's a lot of YouTubers here, because they don't know what to do with themselves, so they just start making YouTube videos. I guess I would fall in that category. But try to find a hobby, be productive, go out and meet people. It's very easy to meet people here and make friends. All you have to do is walk up and down Newtown Boulevard, and you're going to meet people, you're going to make friends. Even if you go out for lunch periodically, you're going to meet a lot more friendlier people than what I experienced, at least in Florida. The people are more outgoing, they're more sincere, in my opinion. And that is all a positive reflection on the Philippines and all reasons why you should come and try it. You are going to find more congestion, more traffic. Your transportation is going to be more chaotic. It's going to take you longer. It's not going to be as convenient, so you're going to need to get used to the traffic and travel by public transportation. Unless you live in the province and you purchase a motorcycle or rent a motorcycle or a car, your life is going to be different if you live in the city. That is my video for today. Feel free to share the video with anybody you feel is interested in this content. Please ring the bell notification to receive notifications when my videos are published. Have a good day. Take care, everyone. Stay safe. As a side note, this is a shout out to beach security guard Bernie. Thanks for allowing me to do this video at the Mactan Newtown private beach. Take care, Bernie.